So I think we have gotten to the part of the podcast that we do at the end of every podcast called Last Looks, the pop culture recommendation segment. Lacey Jeka, what is either your favorite movie of all time or a few movies you love that are really representative of your taste?
Okay, this is a big, scary question. And I do feel a little bit like I'm in the Criterion closet and I should pick like The Godfather Part 2.
Exactly.
But my Godfather Part 2 is super bad.
As it should be. That is nothing to apologize for.
Thank you.
That is a classic. Say more.
It is a movie I think about pretty much every day. I used to watch it on repeat in high school. I'd put the bonus features on, the one where Michael Cera was pretending to be like an asshole to everyone on set, and they like just let him make this mockumentary for the bonus features.
Sure.
What a time.
What a time. Oh my God.
The end of that movie, when they say goodbye, I mean, spoiler alert, but if you haven't seen it.
Chills.
When they say goodbye on the escalators.
On the escalator. And then look back.
I do cry. I cry every time.
That movie is so, it's perfect. First of all, the fact that Seth and Evan wrote it when they were 12.
Yeah.
The fact that it then got made in such a brilliant way, but that it is really like, not sneakily, but it is so emotional and such a love story, while also so many dicks, so much drawing of dicks, so many moments where you are crying with laughter.
And everyone has tried to emulate this sense. Like it is the perfect teen movie.
Yeah.
When they're in the sleeping bags and they say that over Easter break they missed each other.
Oh my God.
Also, boys just need to be more emotional. Every time I see it, it's so heartening because I'm like, if everyone were behaving like Evan and Seth, boys, there would be less toxically male men in the world.
I was literally so thrilled to show it to my boys.
Yes.
And that they loved it so much. Like, of course they're going to love it so much, but I think that emotional part of it, incredible.
Please have a runway to express your feel. I know that boys are not usually, I mean, your boys are so lucky to have you.
Thanks, man.
But like, I lived in a time where like, you know, I had so many movies that were made for me that were about female friendship, and that was the driving force of the film.
Yeah.
Boys don't get
Bridesmaids.
Yes, Bridesmaids. I love that mug so much.
Oh, thank you so much. I really needed it represented here.
A perfect movie, and that scene, I'm ready to party.
It's perfect.
I wish there were more films like that made for men, that they could just be like, I have an ooey gooey center and I'm not afraid to tell you that I love you and I want to shout it on the roof and let's eat Totino's pizza rolls. Like,
so good. So good.
It's my favorite thing. Thank you.
Great choice. Okay, music. You are stranded on a deserted island. You have 2 albums with you to help maintain your sanity until you are rescued. What are those 2 albums?
This is fucked up.
I know. It really is.
Okay.
This is too much to narrow down. I know.
Thought about this too. Dreamboat Annie, Heart.
Why are you the coolest human being alive? Go on. Go on.
I just think Magic Man. I mean, this is also rooted very deeply in how much I love the Virgin Suicides.
I was just going to say, if you bring up the Virgin Suicides, Magic Man was on in the car the other day with my son, and like just on the radio, and it came on, and I was like, I just can't think of anything other than the Virgin Suicides.
Oh, yeah.
It's so indelible with that.
Yep.
Oh, my God. I love it.
And I'm torn between Rumors.
Oh, Fleetwood Mac.
Yes.
Stevie.
There
she is.
And A Day at the Races, Queen.
I think you should have 3 albums for whatever reason. Knowing your plane was going to crash, you grabbed 3.
A third one floats to shore.
Correct. Exactly.
Okay, perfect.
Exactly. Freddie Mercury just like comes in at the last minute.
We were a Queen family. We were a Styx
family. Sure. Talk about freaks and geeks.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. I'm Sailing Away.
I can't.
The long slow dance turned into, I know.
I can't.
Perfect Pilot.
I can't. Literally.
Yeah.
No words. Okay. Incredible. Books. Do you have a favorite book of all time, or do you want to just mention something you've read lately that you would recommend?
I'm going to do read lately because I'm like Jordan Catalano. I don't know how to read. I mean, I
There's my nice so-called like lunchbox. There it is. I reference it on almost every episode. And finally, one of my guests a few weeks ago, that was her favorite show of all time, too. I was like, finally, we give it its due.
I just rewatched it.
Jordan Catalan.
I forgot all about the Christmas special where there was like a ghost. I was like, this show had one season and it really went there.
19 perfect episodes.
Yes.
I have them all taped on VHS without commercials, like the lunatic that I was in 1994 and 95. But then I also, of course, bought myself the DVDs, which is why I got the lunchbox. It like came with a lunchbox.
Dude, it's the coolest thing I've ever seen.
It's the greatest.
When I hear, go now, go, I get, I'm like, I'm ready. I'm ready.
I could say so much here, but I just want to say that when Claire Danes was on Amy Poehler's podcast recently,
oh my God.
And then they did like, I guess it was a promo for the podcast, but it was, they talked about as I'll just call it the Buffalo Tom scene, but with the walking down the hall and he takes her hand and you see it from everyone's point of view.
I saw that.
I like need a moment. I was never the same after that. That episode, that show, that saw a generation of girls who were in what I would now, the phrase now would be a situationship.
Sure.
But there was no phrase for it then. But we all had them.
We understood the feeling in the depths of our soul.
Yes. And the guy who like wasn't holding your hand but was hooking up with you and like all of it and just, but like you really did have a connection and just, oh my God.
I'm flooded with, again, really lubed up. But like, I think I did see this clip where Amy says that feeling of being chosen in front of everyone because he had been keeping, I was like, oh my God.
And then when you see it from everyone, you see Rand, you see Ricky, you see, I think the character's name was, it's like Shane Catalano or it was Shane Leto because it was really Jared Leto's brother playing him.
Whoa.
But yeah. Oh, I'll go deep with my so-called life knowledge.
Love.
Oh my God. And then what I thought was so crazy was my guest was Rai Rosso Young and we were talking about how much we love My So-Called Life and about Tino because if you get who that is, then you get it. But if you don't, you don't. And then that week, Claire Danes was on and referenced Tino.
Whoa.
How crazy is that? Like he never gets referenced.
It was in the ether. That is so wild.
I know.
Angela's former best friend.
Sharon Chersky?
Thank you. I feel that is one of the only shows that has accurately depicted what it's like when you just grow apart from your friend.
Yes. Yes.
It's so painful. Neither of them did anything wrong.
No. They just weren't for each other as much anymore.
And they still had to orbit each other.
Yeah.
And there was no...
Oh, and the moms and like,
my God.
I know.
Chills.
It's so incredibly done. I mean, the fact that we started talking about Fleabag and ended talking on My So-Called Life, we're not even ended yet.
I know.
But is just like, this is my favorite episode. I'm just saying. It's amazing. It's perfect. Wait.
Oh, I was sorry. Jordan Catalano can't read. And so I do read, but I'm not, I watch more. I watch everything.
Yeah.
And so if I'm picking up a book, I'm really picking it up.
Yeah.
And so the last book that has really stayed with me, well, first of all, am I allowed to also just say an author that I love?
Of course.
Okay. Otessa Mushfegh is...
Ooh, not familiar.
She did My Year of Rest and Relaxation.
Yes.
She did Eileen. Her sensibilities of like talking about horrible grief and making it somehow funny, her sensibilities are just incredible. So I'll put her out there. But the last book that I read that I can't stop thinking about and have since even been like, can this be like a movie?
Yeah.
Beth Morgan wrote A Touch of Jen. And that is about like social media comparison. It's so funny, but it turns into like Cronenberg's The Fly. Ooh. It went in a place that I never expected. It is, I was laughing out loud. But it's also very creepy.
Oh, wow. A Touch of Jen.
A Touch of Jen. I think they're kind of like looking at this woman on Instagram. She's in a relationship and Jen is this person that they almost becomes like their third in the relationship because they're always kind of like role playing as Jen, even though they don't really know this woman deeply. They're just like looking at her Instagram and it kind of starts to morph their relationship. And then they meet her in person and It is truly really cool.
And about the times we live in, it sounds like.
Oh, yeah. I felt very seen.
Oh, so cool.
You got to check it out.
Okay, I can't wait. Great. Last question, dude. TV. This is impossible, I know. Except if My So-Called Life is your favorite show of all time. But we covered it so broadly, even if it is, you're not allowed to choose that.
Yeah.
Is there a show you've watched recently and would recommend, or that you just love and want to shout out?
So I know that I brought up Kat Sadler, but I think Such Brave Girls is, and Hulu.
I mean, I don't know why. They just have all the best stuff.
They just have all the best stuff. Such Brave Girls is the funniest show I've ever seen in my life. I think it is the funniest show on TV right now.
Yes.
I think ultimately my favorite show is, God, gun to my head, Freaks and Geeks. I think it is.
Perfect choice.
Thank you.
Yes.
Sometimes too, and this is funny because this almost came up as one of my Desert Island albums as ABBA, because before general meetings, I usually listen to Chiquitita.
Do you have like a pump up for like, okay, I'm going in, I'm going to put my best foot forward and
Chiquitita, because it's like,
that's amazing.
It's about like, girl, GIRL, these are hard times, but you will dance again. I don't know why I'm putting on like arms to go into generals. That's probably why they're not.
No, it's so funny. Someone was here saying like, I thought that it was like, I have to defend every decision I've ever made in my life.
I think Anna Dresden said that.
Yes, Anna. That's so funny. But exactly. And it is, they're all a little bit like blind dates and like, okay, what's this vibe going to be? So you do kind of armor up.
It can be a deposition. It can be a first date. It can also be someone literally doing their makeup in the camera while you talk, which I won't name names, but...
Are you being serious?
Yes. But all of this to say...
Yes.
My other amp up thing before a hard thing is from Freaks and Geeks. I will watch Nick Andopoulos do his disco dance at the end.
Seagull.
The groove line.
Good.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's... Lindsay comes to see, he's into disco now. He's with Lizzie Kaplan. She comes to say goodbye because she's going to go follow the Grateful Dead. And he watches her walk away in her green jacket and uses that energy of loving her so much into this like insane disco that it is at once embarrassing, but also not embarrassing, so passionate, so cool that he, again, just boys being emotional and trying different things. Cool that he put himself out there like that.
Yes.
But he's also like, this dance is dedicated to Lindsay in a way that she will never know.
Yes.
That makes me feel like I could lift a car.
Oh, which is what great art does to us, right? Yeah. It's not just like, I loved that. Like, it becomes part of you. It like fills your soul up. I love that you're like, I could lift a car now. That gives you superhuman strength. I love it.
I think Nick Andopoulos is the perfect TV character. When he does the dry ice for when he's drumming and he makes Lindsay do it while she watches him play, that is honestly... Every woman knows that experience.
Yes, she does. Yes.
And it's still happening to me. I will still watch my husband play video games against my will.
I was about to say same, but it's now, he's so busy that it's actually now really become like, he's not so much playing video games unless the kids are like, will you play with us for a sec, Dad? Because I have, and this is like a genuine excuse, but I'm like, oh, it makes my head hurt. And they don't listen to this podcast, so they won't know that like 50% of that's bullshit. It's just I don't want to sit there and watch a video game. And 50% of it is real that I'm like, oh, I get a little nauseous. But it is so... probably do it. But no, thank you. And Mom gets sick, but Dad, you can come and play. But he also is like a dude in the world and knows how to play. I do not. I really got him with that one though. Like they really believe that Mom can't watch because the screen moves too quickly.
They can never listen to this.
No, and they don't. So,
okay, perfect.
Matt the other day was like, Mom's podcast is like doing real well and like whatever. And they're like, cool. They're like, we don't care. Lacey, you are such a delight. I mean, I already knew that, but now we did this and we did it in person. I'm so happy. And am I literally pouring sweat? Maybe. But
Same.
can't see it. I know.
you.
We're going to like be careful as we stand up. No like pit sweat stains.
You look gorgeous.
I never know how to end this, so I'm just going to get up and give you
I want my hug.
Exactly. Let's make sure. There's no